evening, everyone. It is just after 9:15 Eastern Standard on a beautiful Monday night. We're getting ready to dive in to another session of Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight's episode is The Dead Still Hold the Line. When last we left off, I got ahead of myself. Before we dive into the episode and the recap, we have a message from the sponsor of tonight's episode. We are joined once again by the lovely ladies over at thegrumpycookies.com. Actually, let me... We're going to switch to this for this. Ghouls, goblins, and gamers. Spooky season is here. And while everyone else is picking costumes, you're already legendary. All you need is some enchanted gear from thegrumpycookies.com. We've got t-shirts so good they might raise the dead in style. Pins shinier than a freshly looted treasure chest. And hoodies cozy enough to survive even the frostiest late-night campaign. So whether you're battling vampires, binging anime, or just haunting your couch with a bag of candy, do it looking fang-tastic. TheGrumpyCookies.com, where your wardrobe goes bump in the night and rolls a nat 20 doing it. But that said, on our last session, the party had met a young tiefling warrior, had just suffered the grievous loss of defeating the reanimated dead that were once his very own travel companions, his own battle partners. And he was also in pursuit of those who killed his friends, and in turn had killed the villages that they found him in, and the villages north. The party joined up with him and went in pursuit of this necromancer and her entourage. And as they traveled to the west, towards the mountains, they found themselves coming across a small farming settlement that was currently under siege by a band of skeletal warriors astride skeletal steeds. After dismantling these undead abominations, a new challenger approached. An undead warrior clad in heavy armor with a sword and shield and a massively armored skeletal warhorse of his own approached. As he did so, he waved his sword in the air, a chill aura emanating out from him as the skeletons seemed to reconfigure and reconstitute. Some potentially even coming out of the ground itself. That is where we will be diving into tonight's session. Straight into combat, straight into the action. That said, let us get back into the chat with the others, players. That said... All right. Whoa. Here we are.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi.
And now...
We definitely were not plotting anyone's demise yet.
It's all right. I've been plotting your demise this entire week.
Don't worry, we can handle that ourselves.
Don't have the balls.
Just give it
You
time.
won't do it.
Just give it time.
Lucky's first, isn't he?
Unfortunately, there's enough meat. This guy isn't going to be killing Lucky unless he kills everybody else first. I already know what Lucky's going to be doing for most of this fight, and that's called running like hell.
Summoning lasagna.
I thought you were about to say summoning lesbians, but I'm just gonna keep that there.
Not that kind of game.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
no, definitely not that kind of game.
Like, I was like, whoa, I get what you're saying now.
I mean, there is summoning spell.
Yeah.
And they can summon creatures from the Fate, so... Sean, I need a new spell. Okay.
Alright, I promise to stop.
I'll lock in.
All right, so don't need. I need to switch musical gears because while I do like the creepy dungeon vibes, we are not doing creepy dungeon. We are doing
Creepy, not dungeon.
a rather potentially epic battle, potentially. As I need to. Where did it go? Sorry, I'm getting something set up that I forgot to set up earlier because this DM failed his initiative check.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. We were rather distracting earlier.
Yes, you definitely were. So,
Good at that.
on initiative 20, as he waves his sword, it's still grabbing whatever that fan or your breath. And I still need to turn this volume down on the music. It is quite loud. Wow.
Yeah, it was like full volume when I was excuse me, when I first joined it. So
All right, that's a little better. Okay, so as he swings his sword around, I'm going to ask Totar, would you roll for me? Roll me a 1d4 minus 1.
When you're done with that, I have a quick question as to the vision, because it has changed for some reason.
Oh, you got lucky there.
I rolled a 0.
All right, so. And what do you mean the vision changed?
Last session, when that happened, I was able to see Totar all the way down there. And I was able to see where this guy was, but I can't see it anymore. I don't know if that was ever intentional.
You shouldn't have been able to see it.
I think I was able to see him run all the way down there. But either way, if things are as they are intended, then we should.
That's wrong.
I didn't know if, like, I might have accidentally been moved somewhere. But no, I'm pretty sure I was there, where I am now.
That's not the button. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the control was to be able to see what a player sees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you see what you should be able to see. You shouldn't have been able to see him when he went running down.
Gotcha. Alright, we're good.
I mean, you did see where he ran. You just didn't see. He left your field of vision.
Yeah,
Okay, so
we're good though.
now then, on his turn, he's going to approach you, Mr. Totar. there. And as he approaches you, actually, no, you wouldn't really notice it because you were too tunneled into the fight at the moment. But he is going to come up and he is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Remember your +2 to 18.
All right,
Oh,
so
I know.
that is a 20 on the first attack, 18 on
That'll
the
hit.
second, and a 15 on the last.
Last 2 do not hit.
Okay. All right. You, as the blade carves into you, you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus.
And you feel tendrils of darkness kind of almost like acting as if they were trying to stitch your wound in place. You feel tendrils of darkness weaving around your where the blade cut into you.
He growls.
That is it for his turn. And as there are no skeletons on the field, we are at Pepper's turn with Cal on deck.
Right. I forgot that I was playing Pepper for a second.
Yep.
So don't mind me, although I think I know what Pepper is going to do. Pepper's going to move a little bit closer, not much closer, so she can kind of see what's going on.
All right.
I'm going to use a spell that's going to make Totar very happy. It is enlarged with... It is enlarged.
He's got all the buffs right now.
All right. Somebody
Yeah.
now
Totar.
yeah, Super Mario Brothers mushroom sound.
That was not it.
God.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my god, I accidentally
Sure.
deleted her. What? I didn't mean to do that.
God damn it.
She's back. I got her. It's okay. Nothing happened. We're good.
Ebony,
Well,
how do you do
unfortunately-
this stuff?
Unfortunately, you also removed her from the initiative order.
No.
She had 14.19.
Thank you.
All right, so that was her action, and I don't think she has any bonus actions.
No. And most of her stuff is better ranged, so she's. I barely moved her, but I'm gonna keep her where she's at.
All right.
Yeah, she has no bonus actions.
All right. So Cal, still riding that bummer of not getting to suplex the horse.
You're not letting that go, are you?
Would you?
No.
He's gonna move there, and he is going to attempt to cast a cantrip. He's gonna throw a bolt of fire. And oh, that's a 24. I'm less mad because he pulled a he pulled a cell and rolled max damage
Hell yeah.
as he shoots at the horse.
You sure you want to aim at the horse?
Yeah.
He wants to minimize the movement of the knight. Is his rationale.
I don't know if you remember last session, we asked that question to each other like 5 times.
But that is it for his turn. And let me see here. Double check my notes. So, you see, especially you, Totar, at this close proximity, you massive monolith of a man. Very brutish features.
You're welcome.
The horse has this. You see mist, fine ice crystals into the air emanating from the skeletal maw of this armored steed. It rears its head back. You hear this grating, screeching sound, not too dissimilar from, those like the Aztec bone screaming whistles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that as it whinnies in this nightmarish fashion and throws its head forwards as it spews a cone of icy, necrotic air.
Oh. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but
And unfortunately, yet fortunately, you are the only victim. I need you
Frost halitosis.
to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Trying to see. I don't want to get hit by this. I'm gonna use it. Inspiration.
All right, gonna burn an inspiration.
Oh, just got worse.
That is unfortunate. You got another one.
Do it. Oh, that's the last.
For now.
Oh, come on! Are you
Oh.
serious?
Oh.
Did it get even worse?
No, it just stayed the same.
That's my dice. That is my dice.
That's
You're
really
getting all the bad rolls out now.
yeah, that's unfortunate. As you
That's
take
gonna hurt.
all right, so do you have resistance to necrotic or cold damage?
Nope.
Okay, so you take 27 points of damage.
Die.
that's brutal.
Yeah, it was 24 points of necrotic damage and 3 points of cold.
Oh,
But that wound across your shoulder and where the sword cut you, you still got those little tendrils of necrotic energy ripping you there. A little disconcerting. That is it for the horse's turn, I believe. Let me double check its card. Yeah, that's it for its turn. And I gotta roll. Nope. All right, and that brings us to Vernon's turn with Beast on deck.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
What's going on with these dead enemies over here? Did you just move them there because
Yeah,
they're dead? Or?
I just moved them there because they're dead and get them out of the way.
Okay, because I remember you mentioned them being resurrected.
No, I was mentioning for Flair that as he came out, he was starting to reanimate Bones. And unfortunately, he actually reanimated Zero.
Oh,
So
none of those enemies that are over there are present danger.
Correct.
Okay,
It's functionally his lair action, as it were.
gotcha. Well,
Except he's a
I'm
problem.
gonna
His
go-
lair is wherever he is.
so Vernon is gonna run all the way up here, and can't really do much. Except, so I have to be next to somebody to do an interception.
Correct.
What if that person is 10 foot wide like that? Do I have to be next to that person and the enemy?
You
Or
just have to be next to that
person?
person.
Okay. In that case, Brennan is going to take a dash action and get next to probably.
Just as a reminder,
person.
you can pass through an ally's square, no problem.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Brennan runs up and brings the light.
So now that you're there, I would like for you and Totar to roll me perceptions as you bring a light source close to this knight steed.
Try to blind this motherfucker. Roll perceptions. My best skill.
Also, don't forget, wonderful
Oh, good.
PM.
What's up?
I-
Neat. That does not come into play at all.
Okay, I'm just mentioning.
So as you come up with your gleaming sword in hand, bringing the light source with you, you notice immediately, Totar, you're still kind of reeling from all that negative energy that you just got subjected to, which was a lot. So you were obviously a bit distracted, so you didn't notice. But Vernon, you notice on this knight an emblem on his cloak, holding his cloak onto his armor. And it's corroded because of the, just like his armor is from, being subjected to persistent negative energy of his existence. Oh, that's 16. You can see it relatively clearly in spite of the corruption. I will let you roll a history with advantage.
Also, I have a question.
I may have an answer.
You mentioned only the light from my sword, not the light from the supermassive pillar of light coming from the sky upon my character.
That's mostly because I forgot that you had that going on. But
Sunbeam.
yeah.
I'm just bringing that up because I think that might have been why I was seeing less at the beginning of this session. Because I wasn't sure if you were accounting for Sunbeam or not.
No, the sunbeam is still going to give you just slightly more light than normal, I believe. I think. Let me see. Because
know
I
you
haven't
wrote it down.
changed anything. Yeah. Because it's normally the. Yeah, there it is. Bright light is what you're currently giving out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything's the way it's supposed to be for right now.
Okay.
So, but anyways, roll me a history check with advantage.
Alright. Advantage.
Beautiful. That's a 20.
Goddamn.
That is a nat 20. Okay. So, as you are looking at him, you see that emblem. You realize, in spite of the corruption eating away at the metal, it is a holy symbol. In particular, it is a holy symbol because of the man of faith who wore it was a mighty paladin, a mighty knight, and a well-known soldier, the Lord Commander of the 13th Legion. The 13th had gone missing almost a year ago. No survivors, no bodies, no signs. They had gone out to face the Arisians in the mountains far to the north, and nothing was ever heard from them again. And that symbol, that particular symbol, belonged to one man. Lord Commander Sir Dathan Marr. I will type it in chat. And he too was a paladin in the service of Palor.
I'm gonna be like him when I grow up.
Oh no.
Realistically, it is pretty grim looking at something that you could fall into becoming.
Well,
Yeah.
you are keenly aware that this type of undeath is not something that someone accidentally is into. Somebody afflicted him with this.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't by choice.
So. And now that the light has touched that emblem, you can actually see a little bit of the corruption attempting to, or it's almost like the light from your sword, and more importantly, the light from your sunbeam is almost fighting against the corruption on that emblem. You can actually see little tendrils of the dark corruption shrinking back ever so slightly as the emblem itself kind of starts to give a very faint glow. And other than the darkness on it, it doesn't seem to have any degradation from time, from being out in the elements, unlike his armor, which has some signs of rust and just, pitting from time and lack of care. The emblem just seems to be slightly corrupted. That's the only visual compromising to its form. So that said, what would you like to do?
I have taken my dash action, which is
That's right.
an actual action.
That's right. I don't know if you have any bonus actions you'll want to use at this time. So, is that it for your
No.
turn?
I mean, Vernon would grab his holy symbol and wrap it around his sword hand,
All right.
and that's the end of it.
All right. Beast with Lucky on deck.
I can.
All right, just making sure. I want to double check something. His special ability, I can move and still use that, correct? Teleport. It doesn't say nothing inside the thing. I was
Yeah,
checking over it,
it's-
so that's why.
It's functionally
Misty Step.
yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna add that it's a bonus action.
We all get Misty Step.
Well, I figured it was an action because it does state in there, I can still make one bite attack afterwards. So, it does state that inside the teleport at the very end.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So yeah. Then yeah. It's functionally just. It is an action, but it's an action that can be part of the attack.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. So, I don't like circles. That does not make me feel secure. I do not feel secure.
He does not like circles. What is this?
I think that is.
Oh, that's my spiritual weapon, my little hammer.
I'm sorry, did I just say a red dot?
Cat would be interested in that.
So Beast comes basically shooting up, watching, Totar taking huge hits here. And it looks as if he goes to jump right into Totar as he poofs to the other side.
Flanking.
Yes. And with that, I get this now. And that. Will that hit?
Which target is he attacking? The horse?
The horse.
Okay, then
that's
yes.
gonna be the best option.
Yes, he will definitely
Say
hit.
that again.
Yeah, you sure you want to hit that horse?
All right. And now I will. All right, and that much damage.
Yep. And that is all he can do for the time being. Nothing else is needed.
And just so you know, for when you're measuring circles for area of effects, always measure in one of the cardinal directions,
Yep.
because any variance from that gives you an inaccurate read for where it's actually going to be covering.
I figured that out as you were saying that, actually. I'm like, how does this actually work? Okay, there it is. Yeah.
We have an issue.
What's that?
Huh.
That technically should have been a crit.
No. Crits on a 19 or 20 on the die.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh,
dirty
no,
20.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I misread something. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's on the dice.
Yeah, I misread something on the sheet I was looking at. That was me. That was wrong on the dice roll. Don't mind me. I'm a little crazy.
Alright, so that's Beast
Only a little?
and Lucky with Valor on deck.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. I'm gonna get to there, and I'm just gonna pull the threads out, and I'm just gonna go for the knight. And it's going to be fire damage. So, wapow, wapow. Nothing. Seems to be fireproof. Can I turn?
What did you roll and which one were you attacking?
I was
Oh, yeah, no,
attacking
not
the
yet.
knight. I rolled an 11 and a natural 1.
So yeah,
Actually, after going, excuse me, pardon me. He's immune to fire. Then I'm just gonna step back to where I was.
so you guys watch as Lucky comes running up, drawing magical threads between his hands like he's setting up a cat's cradle with magical runic threads, and he takes them and very, very much like Doctor Strange style, whips these threads of magic out and just lashes them in that general direction. And then, as he said, go ahead.
You pressed me into fire. Then, oh well.
And then he scurries back, like, no big deal. Oh, that's
Lucky you,
too
icon.
funny. That's too funny. Oh. All right.
And
I'm assuming that was it for your turn, correct?
yes, because I don't want to break concentration.
Okay, so that brings us to Valor's turn.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do that.
On you go.
Well, first we're gonna run up here and give the big man a pat on the thigh because he is absolutely fucking massive, and cast.
That's
Go
not
right
just
into it.
thigh.
Her first.
You know how when you like jump up to like touch the roof as you like go through a walkway? He does that, but between Totar's legs.
All right.
Dear
For the
God.
record, Totar's not that big now.
Punching bag.
Listen. Totar is currently only 11'6". 11'4".
Pepper can do it.
I mean, Pepper could do that when his normal height,
Yeah.
but no.
Either way,
he's still yoked because he's also, how much does this big bastard weigh now? 4 times.
8 times.
No, it's 4 times.
I
Twice
thought
the
it was
height. Twice the height, 4 times the weight. And so that means, yeah, he's almost 1,000 pounds.
Reach for the stars. Worst case scenario, you end up slapping Totar in the nuts.
So what is it that you cast?
I'm going to be casting Cure Wounds first of all, using my action. As soon as I find where it is again. There it is.
So you're casting it through the staff. What level through the staff are you casting it?
I'm gonna expend one of those level 3 slots that I have for the staff.
All right. So.
And I'm just doing it in public.
Yeah, normally we throw heals out in public. You watch as you reach out, you feel the magic go through you, you feel the magic attempt to flow into him, and Totar, you see as Valor comes up and touches you to cast this spell on you, you see those dark tendrils of necrotic energy in your wound surge and pulse as Valor, you feel the magic be rebuffed. Nothing happens.
Oh.
Valor just pulls his hand back, looks at it, looks at Totar, looks at the wound. What foul sorcery is that?
One that we're gonna crush.
And with the bonus action, he will move his spiritual weapon thusly to this square.
All right.
Because it can only move 20 fucking spaces.
Yeah, it is most unfortunate that it's such a slow-moving spell. All right.
Cast Iron.
These villagers are justifiably very scared, but they move up a little ways. Actually, they're gonna move up a little bit more. This one can go to here, and this guy can go to here, and then they are going to attempt most courageously to hurl some rocks because, well, they're very, very fragile and very, very understandably scared.
We stepped into the Shire.
The rocks kind of thud harmlessly off of Totar's back because he's so damn big. But that is it for their turn. They rolled a 4 and a 3 on the die, respectively. Ebony, it's your turn with Totar on deck.
All right.
I will say, considering the light source from Vernon and everything, as you saw Valor attempt to cure his wounds, and you saw that whatever dark magic is going on with that sword wound that Totar was afflicted with is preventing any healing magic from reaching into him at this time.
all right. You know what? I don't really have anything that I think that can take that away right now. Lesser restoration works. You know what? We're gonna do the next best thing. You know, that's not a bad idea. Could I try to see what was being used? Besides knowing it's necrotic?
Certainly. I will let you roll a Arcana.
Okay.
That will work. All right, you have seen similar effects in various literature that you've read over the years. And given the visual appearance of this necrotic energy kind of grappling the wound itself, you're pretty certain that it's a very short-lasting effect, and that most likely whenever the enemy is preparing to act again is when that effect will fall off. It'll clear,
Okay.
at least until he applies it again.
Okay, that makes sense. You know, she's gonna yell that as best as she can to Valor and Vernon, since they're more of the healers. And I mean, Sal's gonna probably hear her from where she's at. She's gonna just move up near the pan of doom. She doesn't want to get too close. Hold on, I'm trying to look at what this thing. You know what? Since he technically. I had an idea, and then I'm just like, wait, you know what? Because no, I didn't use it yet because everybody kept fucking running last time. 'Cause I think Ao still has her shield. Thanks, guys, for running everywhere.
Hey, I did not go anywhere.
You
was
know
so
I'm not talking about
behind.
you. I'm gonna have Aos go first.
All right.
She is gonna use her shield. She didn't have a chance to use it yet.
All right.
So I'm gonna put that on Totar.
All right. And that is a
Roll.
6-point shield. So Totar, you have 6
Yay.
temporary hit points.
I mean, if the healing's not gonna work for a little bit right now, it's better than nothing. And then she is going to, I'm gonna also put a concentration spell on myself, and I'm gonna cast it at level 3. And it is gonna be Healing Spirit again.
Okay.
And since it can't exactly work on Totar right now, she's using the first one on Kale.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make this a green box, that way we know
Where it is.
it's the healing. Yeah. Good enough.
There's a tool that lets you draw squares.
Look, I like my not straight square.
We're not perfect here.
And I will let her draw her crooked squares as long as it keeps her from drawing phalluses all over the place.
Wait, do we want that?
No, we don't want that.
And just so everybody knows, I'm gonna just put this as a thing more for everybody, for public, just so people know. And that includes the higher level, which just means I get healing increases
So that's
by
what?
1d6, so no, it's now 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right, let's see if we can't get any crits in this. It's not like it's needed, but still. Stop it.
Oh, do you want me to roll the healing?
Yes. Also, I don't know who it was that drew it, but don't do it.
Although that slightly sucked, but that's okay.
Not gonna lie, I was coloring, so when you said that, I panicked. I'm like, wait, what?
He sees you when you're sleeping.
I do
Nothing
have a
really.
majestic beard, so yes.
I was gonna say, damn, did you see how little I got? It's disappointing.
So,
I end my turn.
roll your d6 for Eos's shield.
Oh yeah. Let me do that really quick, so I don't forget. No, it's
Damn.
so close.
So, Totar with Cell on deck.
Oh, Totar. Totar's turn. Totar. Well,
Man.
horse hurt, man hurt, horse die.
All right.
And you know, hammer, horse, bone, bad things happen. Oh, bad things happen! Bad things happen! Spice it!
Oh, God bless it. So,
Spice.
That was spicy.
so that's okay. So, I gotta do math here. I gotta do a lot of math.
So the top is force, the bottom is all bludgeoning.
Oh no, the top isn't just force. 10 damage of that is bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
Because again, Great Weapon Master is weapon damage.
Oh, that's right.
So that's gonna be sorry, you did nice damage. 69 total damage.
Holy
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's the joys of taking advantage of vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Because he
So
crit.
nobody make Totar upset.
He crit. He crit with a Great Weapon Master attack.
And on top of that, he's vulnerable to blunt damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I just want to let you know it only had 47 hit points.
So a minor nuke just went off in this thing's fucking face.
So, as you obliterate it, and it crumples, as it collapses to the ground, you hear this rattling, intense, just no, as the warrior lands on the ground and looks up at you, Totar. And you can see in the hollow sockets of its eyes this intense burning fire that was blue has kind of shifted to a deep crimson.
Are you sure you wanted the horse?
I'm ready for it to just go.
Oh. You still have another attack.
I still have 2 more attacks.
Oh, that's right.
Haste. Fuck.
He's big and he's hasted.
Yes, I am big and I am hasted.
Totar. Wah.
Do I need to wait for something or am I allowed to keep going?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, since I no longer have advantage, he's just gonna swing good old fashioned. Swing! Oh! That hits, right?
Yeah, that will hit. All right. So, after coming off of that high of just obliterating his horse, you slam your maul into him, and it does not feel nearly as satisfying. As your hammer thuds into his armor, and his gaze does not waver in the slightest.
Oh. I guess we're gonna have to do something else as he winds back, heck, as hard as he can. As he looks like he's about to baseball swing this man. Early impact. Please work. Nope.
As you swing and he brings his sword up and catches your hammer, the haft of it, and just drives your swing so far aside, you almost come back around to hit Vernon.
Well,
You don't actually, but you kind of slam your maul into the ground behind Vernon as you kind of pinwheel around.
And since I can't do something magical, I'll use pure rawhide. Fuck you. Since I still have a bonus.
All right, what you doing with that bonus? You sure about that?
It's technically not magical.
Roll it if you want.
No. It's Cell's turn.
All right, Cell, it's your turn.
Mr. DM,
Yes?
is there enough space to summon Call Lightning?
You are in the wide open spaces.
Hell yeah.
And
All right.
you know what? Let me pop into your character sheet. I want to read something about that spell.
Yeah, go for it. I can also send it in the chat too.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, no. I was curious because it is overcast, and I wanted to see if that benefited you, but no, it's only if it's stormy, which unfortunately
Yeah.
it is not stormy.
Yeah, I feel like you would have specified earlier if it was storming.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. I'm gonna take 2 steps forward.
Did you just put on the concentration marker?
No, that was for me remembering the marker that I had spiritual weapon. I did not intend to use that as an actual concentration. That was more of a,
Okay.
I had a spiritual weapon up.
Okay, dokie.
I will be using a different marker for concentration this round.
All right.
This combat session, if that's okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just happened to see the marker and I wasn't certain.
Yeah. No. All right. So I am going to cast Call Lightning. And there we go. We'll do red for concentration today. And she is going to summon lightning upon the giant guy in front of her.
Well,
Which
so,
is a 3d10.
well, just so you know, where
Or
it
dexterity.
hits, it is a 5-foot radius blast
Oh,
of lightning.
yeah.
So, if you were dropping it directly on him,
Yeah.
By Totar.
Vernon. No,
actually,
goodbye, Vernon.
I would give Totar advantage on the save
Yeah,
because
hold
he's
on.
only just in the range. Oh,
Here,
that is a good point. Go ahead and roll your extra d4, Totar. And I will ask you, do you want that to be added to the damage of the dead horse for beating the dead horse, or do you want that totaled onto the knight?
That one goes to the knight. We'll
Okay.
see what the one for the horse looks like. There we go.
All right, so the damage to the horse is no longer nice. It's actually 73.
Yeah.
What's horrifying
Oh,
is
it used to be nice.
the horse's full health was 74.
Oh,
Oh!
Jesus.
Hi. I didn't like the horse. It breathed
Those
on
are-
me. It smelled funny.
Those are smash.
They say your actions have consequences. Hi, I'm consequences.
No, that's in a different game, right, Michael?
No, that's my gun.
Yep.
No, sorry, correction. That's Bargain's gun.
Yeah.
Organ.
So,
Now.
so where are you dropping your lightning blast?
So I'm actually gonna do it behind, so it's not hitting anyone but the dead horse and the skeletal warrior.
Okay, so
And it's a dexterity saving throw.
wow. What is the DC?
16.
He's saved, so he will be taking half.
Alright. And I will roll out.
That was an 18 on the
2d10.
dice,
Damn. Alright.
which means he rolled a
do you want
total
me-
of an 18.
Do you want me to make this public or private?
We'll do private.
Alright.
Remember, healing's
There we
about the
go.
only thing we do public,
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure.
unless I specifically ask otherwise. So what you guys see is like Cell in the back. You know, you've got your great sword in one hand, but you kind of got it slung over your shoulder as you pull out your hammer and brandish it to the sky. And you guys see the overcast clouds start to kind of funnel downwards, siphoning from the upper levels, slowly swirling and spiraling and forming an ever-growing mass of cloud overhead. Before she swings her hammer down as a bolt of lightning arcs down, slamming into the ground behind the skeleton knight. That double check distances. Okay. And he takes half of that damage because of the
Nice.
successful save. As the blast of lightning arcs off of him, and he still
Question.
seems relatively, pardon the pun, considering he is a skeletal knight, relatively unrattled. You have a question? You have a question?
He's wearing plate mail, right?
Does that actually give disadvantage?
It does for
not
shocking
just-
grasp. I was wondering if you were thinking that. He's technically a conduit to lightning.
I was gonna say it does not specify.
It
in
does not
this,
specify in that spell.
card. Yeah.
I just thought I'd mention it, just in case.
Hey, she gets multiple shots of this, and it's not likely that he's going to roll really high every time he saves.
Not only do
Hey,
I get
I'm just-
multiple, this is a concentration for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to help out my teammates, give them a little help if I can.
that's
Wait,
that,
do you have
that's-
two concentration spells going
no,
on?
no.
No.
She just had
No,
a
that
marker to
was-
remind
Spiritual
her.
weapon?
No, spiritual weapon is not concentration.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
So that was your action.
Yep. And that is my action, and then I am going. The little spiritual hammer is going to roll or kind of float over to the side and
Attempt
whack
the
the
bump.
skeleton. Yep. Where's my button? There it is.
Unfortunately, that will not hit. And I'm actually going to move
Good.
the horse's course because it's distracting me.
Yep. Go for it. Damn.
As
Okay,
it
so the
swings
penalty-
and the knight just kind of shrugs to the side, still maintaining his gaze at Totar, the man who obliterated his horse.
You don't get between a man and his horse.
Not Bucephalus.
And
Mm.
and
It
on
was nice
initial,
knowing you guys.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just said it was nice knowing you guys.
So at the start of his turn, or before his turn, at initiative 20, he clenches his sword, raises it up, and you see a
No.
pulse of energy go out. This is initiative 20. It's not his turn just yet.
Okay.
And now, Vernon, roll me a 1d4 minus 1.
What? How do I do that?
Just slash R space 1d4 minus 1.
Also, I will say he's in the the radiance thing for when his turn actually does start. If I don't lose concentration now. How about slash 1d4 minus 1?
Yes, slash R space 1d4 minus 1.
Slash R space. And do I need to like turn that to GM somehow? Or
No,
does
no. You can roll this one public.
Bam.
All right. So as this emanation goes out away from him, all right, I gotta figure out where exactly. All of these are going to be popping up. Okay. All right. As you see, the bones from the scattered corpses of the skeletons around the field kind of start to skitter across the ground, quickly assembling as bones are also coming up out of the earth as 3 skeletons manifest. One of them pops up right underneath Eos.
Oh no.
And it kind of shudders in place a little bit. Here, I'm gonna... There we go. Okay. And now, on his turn, what is the saving throw he has to make against the Sunbeam?
I believe it is 16. Allow me to double check.
But is it a Constitution?
16. I believe it's Constitution. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, no, that says Concentration. Where's the spell save? Constitution. And if it saves, I think it takes half. Yeah, it takes half.
Alright, and
But in Undead or Fiend, when an Undead or Fiend makes its saving throw with disadvantage,
okay, and what is the DC?
the DC is 16.
Okay, he rolled an 18 with disadvantage.
18 with disadvantage, so it takes half damage.
Alright, so roll the damage.
Gotcha.
If he had advantage, it would have been a 23.
Six. Dyke on a bike.
So as the light sears against his armor and his skeletal form, you see smoke rising from him, and he kind of shudders a little bit, but his eyes give a slight flinch in your direction, but they maintain on Totar. And Totar, you see as the searing light burns at the skeletal knight, the thread of necrotic energy around your wound fades away, wisps of smoke leaving the wound. Unfortunately, he's getting ready to start swinging on you again. And actually, because he's got love to go around, he's going to swing once at you, Totar, once at you, Vernon, and then once again at you, Totar.
Okay. Again, nice knowing you all.
Okay, so Totar,
I
will a 9 hit? That's a joke. That's a joke.
Are you sure?
But Vernon,
actually 25.
Will a 25 hit?
Oh,
That is not a joke.
man.
Something about talk shit get hit?
Yeah, it'll get hit. It'll hit. I just need to check something real quick because there's a thing that you put in the chat that I just added to my inventory or my skills. You had the whole lock blades thing for people with long swords. I don't know if you actually did that, or you had all the bonus or the other actions you could take with specific weapons.
Yeah. I'm
So,
okay with you guys taking stuff that adds flavor. And that adds flavor.
It says make an attack roll with your longsword. So would this count as a reaction? It would probably count as a reaction.
Yes, it's a reaction. I know what you're talking about.
Oh fuck! Do I actually need to be two-handing my sword for this?
No, you only have advantage if you're wielding it with two hands.
Gotcha.
So it's, you may use your reaction.
I mean, fuck it. I'll eat the damage and I'll save the reaction for the interception.
You gonna be able to eat the damage?
Nom 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 nom.
Well, while you go to roll your hit, as I see the blade coming down, I jolt out my hand and squeeze my fingers together. So minus that. That's my reaction.
I don't know
Alright,
if you
so-
heard me, Sean, or if you're doing something else.
I was trying to look up that feature, anyways, because I couldn't remember exactly how it works. Anyways, so you are reducing the
using it.
damage by that much, Kotar?
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So, as the sword slashes, it is a grand total of 17 necrotic damage. But Totar reduces it by 7, so 10 necrotic damage is coming into you at you, Vernon.
Yep.
10, not like
Yeah,
you're
10,000.
yeah. But unfortunately, as between his reduction and the temporary hit points you still had, it's not enough to prevent any hit point damage from reaching you. You see as the blade cuts into your flesh, those same tendrils of necrotic energy gripping your injury, your wound. And back over to you, Totar. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Interception. Does interception make it less likely for it to hit, or does it just reduce the damage? I
It's
forgot.
reducing
Reducing
damage.
damage.
Okay. Haven't used it in a minute.
Go ahead and roll it to reduce damage.
Gotcha. I don't have it in my text, do I? Yes, I do. Wow!
That is extremely unfortunate. So that reduces that by 3. And how much was that temporary hit point shield again? From Evany? Or from Eos?
6.
It was 6.
All right.
I thought
so-
the 6 isn't what we got from my inspiring leader, is it?
Yeah, but he already lost that already.
Oh,
Yeah, he lost that a while ago when he got hit by like a truck the first time.
Which is why Ebony or
Had-
Aos in this situation put the shield on. 'Cause it's like, well, shit.
And so he only, after obliterating the Eos shield and factoring in the deflection from the interception, only 3 points of necrotic damage reach you, Totar. But, like
Yay.
before, the tendrils grip the wound.
okay. I have a question.
I might have an answer.
This is a stupid question. Because
No
I
question.
should know it. Okay, my proficiency bonus is 3. Okay, interception is 1d10 plus proficiency bonus. So I need to actually make my interception a
Oh,
plus 3,
sorry.
not a plus 2.
Only 2 points of
So-
damage actually reach you, Totar.
Yippee! Okay, I fixed my interception.
Okay. I'm being tickled again.
Yep, you got that. You got that grip on your wounds.
He reaches up with his freaky skeletal fingers and goes.
And that.
I just pictured the Crypt Keeper just doing that. I'm sorry.
All right, So that brings us to the skeletons. Let's see. Lucky, I want you to roll me a d4. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Oh no.
Because that skeleton that is nearest you, Evany, is going to take up a rusty little short sword that is manifested with it and lash out at Eos.
Eos, don't get tetanus!
That is a 22 to hit Eos.
I think that it's Eos.
Eos gets slashed or pierced by this really unpleasant blade for 7 piercing damage.
Well, she's still alive.
This skeleton over here is going to stab at this person, this villager, and that's a 20 to hit him. That's unfortunate.
Stop it. Leave that bat alone.
As he goes down, the skeleton kind of chitters there. And now, as it looks about, let me see. Valor, can I get you to roll for me a d10?
Oh joy.
Oh, okay. This one is going to step over here now. As he has turned his attention to you, Celeste. Fortunately for you, Celeste, skeletons are dumb and don't actively engage in flanking. So this one that's about to stab at you is doing so with a straight roll, and Jesus criminy. Can I please stop rolling like that? Like, that's a 22 to hit.
What did the skeleton do to deserve that?
This motherfucker had his milk this morning. What the fuck?
Damn.
Does a
that
20?
unfortunately does hit.
Okay. That's 5 points of piercing damage, and I will need a concentration check from you.
I do not do concentration saving checks often. What do I need to roll for that?
I didn't mean to interrupt you
Well,
because
actually,
we've been continuing, Sean, but I never rolled my concentration either.
Oh, that's a good point. And actually, I'm going to say, Cell, because you still have temporary hit points. You only take 5 temporary hit points of damage. I'm not going to call for one because you haven't taken actual damage yet.
Okay.
But concentration checks are Constitution saving throws, and if you happen to have
Okay.
Warcaster, you get to do it at advantage. And the
I do not
DC
have
is
that. I will.
10 or half damage, whichever number is greater.
Okay.
So that
10
said,
or
Vernon,
half damage?
concentration 10 or half of the damage you took. Which
Oh.
means if you took 22 points of damage, the DC is 11 instead of 10.
Gotcha.
But if you take any
I
damage
mean-
at all, it's just a flat 10.
Yeah.
I took 5 damage, and my flat bonus for cons is +6, so I'm pretty sure I literally can't fail this.
Well, no,
you
that-
can
no.
still fail it.
You have to roll a 3 or less to fail.
Well, here we go.
All right, you're good.
Natural one. Yeah.
Not quite.
Got 21. Thank you for being
Rolled a
honest.
15. Yes.
All right, so that
I do
said,
not like to cheat.
I mean, especially a game like this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a storytelling game. I don't need to be cheating.
Exactly. So we have Pepper's turn with Cal on deck. And well, I'm going to get rid of the Skeletal Knight Steed because it's gone.
It won't
Alright.
be gone in our hearts, though. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, it's my turn because it's
Yes.
Pepper. Pepper notices this thing is right here, and she kind of goes next to her friend.
Gets a little
Just
closer
forget
to
my
Lucky.
name now? What the fuck?
Damn.
I didn't even say anything. I put friend in quotes.
Does it really count as a one-night stand if neither of them were left standing?
She was able to walk out on her own power. He needed a few minutes.
Anyway, look, I'm not actually role-playing Pepper right now outside of doing her attacks.
Exactly.
So when I say friend, it's me out of character. She is going to... She's going to pew-pew at that one.
All right.
Pew!
That'll hit.
Here.
All right, so Lucky, you watch as Pepper kind of flits back a little bit, draws back, fires the arrow. It slams into the skeleton's skull and sends it clattering onto the ground over here.
Hair flip. I'm sorry.
What'd she say?
I said hair flip.
Oh, not playing the character at all. Emotes.
Oh, man. Okay, and I do believe that's it for her turn.
It is.
All right, so Cal, as he starts his turn in that spot, does he get healed again? I can't remember how it how it
It's
works.
the beginning of the turn, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll it.
2d6.
Oh, roll me an extra d6. If only
That
you could
was-
crit on a crit.
I know.
I
I gotta take this down by one.
think that
Oh.
actually just tops him off. Yeah, that tops him off.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Now, Cal's going to run over here. He's going to that spell through. Actually, no. He's going to stay with that. Yeah. All right, so as you guys watch, Cal comes running up and prepares his fist. You see little wisps of fire kind of gather around his fist as he throws his punch. The initial impact doesn't seem to do a whole lot, but the burst of fire seems to get a little bit of attention and response from the knight. He's still very, very much not happy with you, Totar.
Why would I do?
You only killed his horse,
It was already dead.
and now he's
I
going
didn't
to
kill it.
going to use a bonus action and burn a sorcery point. Reach out and touch. Fuck. And that's a miss. With advantage, he rolled a 12 to hit.
Damn.
3 and a 5 on the die, respectively. That is it for Cal's turn. Vernon, your turn. Beast on deck. You have flanking now.
Well, Vernon's not going to make a lot of good use out of it. As he raises his long sword up with his holy symbol in his hand, he goes to try and speak to the former commander.
All right.
He tries to wave the holy symbol in the commander's face, drawing its attention away from Totar, attempting to at least. And he addresses him as Great Lord Commander. Are you so eager to cut down every life that you are sworn to protect? It's not too late for us to return your bodies or your souls to Elysium. Stand down so that you and your men may receive proper burial. Vernon is not attacking right now. He is trying to plead with the skeleton.
I will allow you to attempt a diplomacy, persuasion.
Alright,
Be a straight roll.
persuasion. Can I use a deep inspiration?
You definitely can. You do have some of those to use. That is much
Yeah.
more desirable. Okay. So as you guys watch as Vernon brings up his holy symbol and attempts to plead, to converse, to implore a different path of action from the knight. There's a little kind of a jitter, a little shake to him as his gaze, Totar, you see his eyes kind of flicker. The little fires, they flicker, shifting to the left a little bit before finally his head in a very jerky motion turns to look at Vernon. Or more accurately, to the emblem in his hand. And that's all the visible reaction you get out of him on your turn. You'll have to wait until it gets back to his turn to see what exactly the impact of what you just did will be. His eyes are still burning red.
Vernon has locked eyes with him. And he just mouths stand down. That's the end of his turn. Except, can I do anything with... Shit, is that healing spell a bonus action?
Depends on what healing spell it is that you're looking at.
I don't have any healing spells that are bonus actions.
No.
How far away is the... Didn't a civilian get downed?
One did.
Okay. Vernon is going to try and walk away from the skeleton to see, like, what he can do to help the people up there. And see if attack of opportunity is even taken. He will keep his holy symbol raised as he backs away. If that's alright.
It's your turn. You move how you wish.
Okay.
So, as you move away, there's a lot of trembling in his body, and even with disadvantage, rolls a 21 to swing at you as you move out of his reach.
Hmm.
That's better than the crit he would have gotten if he didn't have disadvantage.
I mean, that's fair.
But
So, a 21 definitely does hit.
that is 16 points of necrotic damage.
Alright. And also the constitution roll.
Yep. DC 10.
I will use another inspiration.
And I will take another inspiration.
There we go.
All right.
And I'm gonna use the rest of my action because I've only used the movement from my action.
Technically, that persuasion attack, your attempt to plead with him, was your action.
Okay, so well, is it the dash action a bonus action or is it a main?
Dash action
It's a main
is an
action.
action. It is a standard action.
Okay, so I definitely can't move any further than I already have.
No, not really. I mean, technically, if you could move 5 more feet if you wanted to move technically to the left one. Also, I need you
I
to
will.
drag your arrow again because it's
Yeah, it's still there. I will get rid of it. But yeah, that's the end of his turn.
go ahead and take that 16 points of necrotic damage as well.
Yes, I'm doing the math real quick.
Just so you know, when you click on your token, the little 3 balls that appear up at the top, if you just click on the green one and type in -16, it'll automatically deduct it.
Oh, that's a lot nicer than having the calculator pulled up on seconds.
So, and once again, the dark tendrils are still just latched to your wounds.
Gotcha.
Beast, it's your turn with Lucky on deck.
Well, since this guy's still attacking, Beast is gonna do what Beast has to do. Run up and bitey bite. No. Ooh, what advantage? Yep, it's not. Okay. Oh.
That is not going to hit. That unfortunately.
Snapshot.
Yes,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, real quick, roll me a d6. We forgot to have Beast roll. We're going to roll and do it one more time because that was for last round, and this is at the end of this round. Okay, so he doesn't get his teleport back yet, but next time it's, he has to roll a 4 or better.
You mean like the first time?
No. The first time he had to roll a 6. The second time he had to roll a 5 or a 6. Now it's a 4, 5, or 6. Every time that you fail to get it back, the threshold gets wider to make it more likely that it will come back eventually.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, all recharge abilities operate like that. Just
Okay,
because
I didn't know the recharge ability.
Yeah, no. Well, this is your first time experiencing it. Nolly, on the other hand, has had a lot of time practicing with that. Because of the fairies. But yes,
I just added it to his list, so.
So, that is it for Beast's turn. Lucky's turn with Valor on deck.
I saw this thing attack Vernon, so it's still aggressive.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna weave a circle with one of my hands. A little weave comes through as I start throwing. Well, as I go into my robe and pull out sewing needles and throw them through the circle, and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. One on each skeleton and one on the knight, and then I'm going to pay 2 to bonus action do it again. So 2 bolts on each of them.
Okay.
So magic missile, magic missile, missile, magic missile, missile, magic.
Okay, so that's going to be.
First skeleton, second skeleton, then big bad guy.
And then again.
Also, yes.
So,
And then D20, D20. Oh no. So my wild magic goes off.
oh no.
Oh, spaghetti.
That's a 73 whenever you get around to it.
Give me a moment. I've got to see which ones these 4 things are. All right, that one. So the one right there next to you, Cell, gets obliterated. This one over
Neat.
here takes 3. It's still standing. Takes another. All right, so now I've got a find my notes. You said a 73. 73. Lucky. Oh. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That's
Wow.
really unfortunate. Because
Oh.
you have to pick a creature, and unfortunately you cannot pick him because he's immune to poison. But a creature of your choice within 60 feet becomes poisoned.
A creature of my choice.
Poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah, the skeletons are all immune to poison.
Oh,
What does poison do?
Gives you disadvantage on like everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll have to be me.
taking one for
poison
the
doesn't,
team.
poison doesn't count as a disease, does it?
No, but your lay on hands can remove poison.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask because I'm immune to poison. I was gonna see if he just wanted to poison me.
Well, if you're immune to poison, then
Well, I mean, I'm
You're
immune
not
to disease. I mean,
oh yeah,
No,
immune to
you're
dis-
immune to disease, not poison.
yeah. That's why I was
There's a
asking if
difference.
poison was a disease or like if it was in the same category.
Yeah, but no, if you were immune to it, then he wouldn't be able to pick you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So I mean, he doesn't have disadvantage on saving throws, but just means anytime he rolls a d20 to attack or use any of his skills, it's a disadvantage, and he's poisoned for 1 minute.
I mean, for what it's worth, you don't need to roll anything to use magic missile, so except for damage.
Yeah.
And his wild magic
So in
surge.
other words, he does this, nails a skeleton, almost gets another, hits that guy, goes, ah!
And suddenly he's kind of like a slightly greenish tinge to his to the little bit of skin that you can see right around his eyes and near his nose.
Fucking wild magic, this is great.
Oh,
I'm gonna move towards the house and like lean up against it. That's my turn.
there you go. Poison.
Thank God I'm not losing concentration on that. Because
Yeah.
God, that would have
That's-
been funny.
That would have been iconic. That would have been on brand for you 100%. So Valor, it is your turn with the civilians on deck.
Hey, bonus action: dismiss the staff and summon up the great sword.
All right.
Movement. Here.
All right. That gives you flanking.
Attack. Switch to advantage because I now have that. Do, 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 do.
That will hit.
I'm just checking the dice real quick. No. Okay.
So
And another.
that unfortunately will not hit. It almost does.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Chunky boy. But I will say, where Totar, with his mighty swing of his maul, the hammer thudded very shallowly, your sword carved in, and it seems like the hit was solid. You felt like every last bit of that blow made purchase, given the magical nature of the weapon you wield.
As Valor's walking up to going up to this guy and drawing out his weapon, he'll look back at Vernon and just shake his head. This is far from the time to actually be a priestly figure. This is a monster. You kill monsters.
No response.
That was bonus action, move, and action. So,
Yep.
and let me see. Who do I want to have roll this? Cell, roll me a d20.
Wonderful.
Okay, thank you. This dude looks down at his buddy who had just collapsed, gives a slight shake of his head because, well, he doesn't have anything that he can do to help his friend. But there's undead around that need to be dealt with, so he's going to scurry over here and attempt.
Le poke.
Hey, that'll hit. And, well, even at minimum damage, it's going to be enough to kill this skeleton. And I'm going to move these skeletons out of the way. That is it for his turn. Ebony, it's your turn. Totar on deck.
Righty. I had to think if that skeleton was still alive, but I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, why is my character sheet being okay? There we go. She kind of sees Lucky over there. I think he's kind of okay for right now. Totar still has the tendrils on him, right?
So does Vernon.
So does Vernon. Okay. You know what? And how is the this one looking?
It's really hard to
At
tell.
least from what Ebony can see. Oh
Because
god,
he's
that's right.
Very, very skeletal. And he's wearing a lot of heavy armor. It's really hard to tell how rough he is. But I will say, you can definitely tell that that guy over there is having a very, very not good time. You know,
Yeah, she's
kind of gasping.
yeah. She's I'm gonna move this healing spirit so much, but it's not gonna get any use right now.
I don't know what I was gonna do.
I mean, he still might need some.
I mean, it's okay.
something. Yeah. She's gonna use a first level healing word on this person.
All right.
Why is it? Oh, I have Pepper's sheet up. That's why I was like, what the? I was like, where's my healing word? Healing word for level 1. Boop. Oh, that's chonky. I can make another chonky roll.
Oh, yep.
Damn, I can't crit off a crit. That is 13 points of healing to this man.
As you speak your word of life to him, he just as he is fully healed.
Wonderful. Then she's gonna step back over here because that was a bonus action. And you know what? She doesn't normally use this spell often, but she is gonna use Produce Flame on the big one.
All right, roll to hit. That will
I don't
hit.
know. I don't think that hits.
That'll hit. 11 points of fire damage.
Woo! Alright, that's all Ebony can do. Make sure it actually took the spell on it. Okay, it did. And then for Eos, she's just gonna throw a little bolt at it.
All right.
Alright. That's...
All right. So
Jesus!
roll me another d4. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is It's not a saving throw spell. If it was a saving throw spell, that would have been a crit spell. Sorry. But regardless, you watch as this little bolt of light slams into him, and it seems like her little shot hit harder than yours.
That's terrifying.
And go
You may
ahead.
not be down, but she booped.
Go ahead and roll your d6.
6. Nope.
That was the third attempt to get it back, right?
Second.
Second attempt. Okay. So next is a 4. All right. Totar with Cell on deck.
Okay, and I watched Valor hit this guy with a sword, and I could tell it was a magical item, or was it because it was splashing?
He literally conjured the sword into existence.
Got it. All right, that's what I wanted to make sure of. So it's magical items. Okay. Well, I haven't. Unless you consider that my maul considered that because of the way its nature is.
Your maul's just a maul.
Well, it was the one we got from the dungeon. That's why I was asking.
Oh.
It's that one that was started as a ball of jelly, and then I can't even
I did not realize that was the case because it just says maul.
Yeah, I need to date that. Yeah.
So now I gotta scroll all the way back up here and look at the damage you dealt earlier.
It was 10.
10. Okay. All right. Because, in short, he's resistant to non-magical weapon damage.
Oh, why did he get turned to that? Oh, now I gotta look up what the maul is. Because it took away my damage.
It's 2d6.
2d6.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
I fixed that for you.
Oh.
I just need to... we need that there. There we go. Oh, damn you thing. Alright. Why is it doing that? Okay. Enter. There. Now it's right.
Okay.
Now this isn't... Why is this... Oh, no, that's because that's your regular pike. I was thinking of... Oh, Angry Tusk. Okay, Angry Tusk is correct. Maul is correct.
Is it plus of a +4 or is it supposed to be +5?
It's +4 from strength, and then a magic bonus of +1.
Okay.
When you actually roll it out, you'll see everything's going to be correct.
Okay, I trust you. All right, so it's my turn now.
Yes.
All right. It's advantage time. Maul. Slam, slam, slam. Slam. Nope.
That will not hit. That one will hit. Beats it, beats it. And as you can see there, it's got your 2d6 +4 +1.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I want to check something real quick before I do my last swing because I try to do something interesting with each one of the swings. So, he's using armor, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do crushing blow on him as I aim directly for his armor.
All right.
Please be nice.
That'll hit.
That will hit, and he now has 1 AC down.
Ooh.
All right.
Crush-
Oh.
As you crush his armor.
And with that, I'm gonna add some flavor to it since we're gonna do that. Shabam, shabam, and shabam.
That is
Not enough shamans.
19 bludgeoning and the skeletal warrior looks very haggard at the moment. Is that it for your turn?
And that is everything I can do.
All right. Sel, it's your turn. There's currently no other skeletons around you, and unfortunately, the skeletal knight is in a very, very target-rich environment.
How far?
I can take it.
No matter what, unless you are willing to give him advantage on the save, you're going to hit at least 2 people. Because if you go here, he gets advantage on the save and you're hitting Cal. Go here, he gets advantage on the save and you're hitting Valor. Here, you're hitting everyone. But Beast and Totar get advantage on the saves. Here, Valor and Cal get advantage on the saves, but Totar and Skeleton Knight don't. And here, same thing, just it's Beast instead of Totar.
No.
You don't want to.
Fireball.
Do it. I'll
Don't
take
think
it.
there's a good time. No. Here's the wonderful thing about Cell. Give everyone a look. Here's the wonderful thing about Cell. I'm gonna pop myself over here. She's gonna grab her wonderful great sword, and she's gonna whack him.
Oh. Okay.
Please tell me that hits.
Yes.
Neat.
Wait, before we go too
Let's
hard on
cast
that, I
it on
gotta double
ourselves.
check. I gotta double check something. I want to make sure. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was. I'm going to change the name. That way it's clear, because I remember you have the enchantment on it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's great.
the damage still goes through, but I mean, as is. Like, your rolls were correct. It was just the lack of label on it made me have to double check. So yeah, that
Okay, got
that goes through. Solid hit.
Neat.
That was your action.
Um.
Your hammer is still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at something. Oh, this is mean. If I step away 5 feet, I'm still out. That can provide an opportunity for a
He already used his reaction.
No, okay, so he wouldn't have been able. Okay, because I have Wrath of the Storm.
Yeah, I saw
so
what you were
if
looking at.
Yeah, like that seems a little mean, mean to do. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the spiritual weapon. I am gonna actually back up though, since it's already used the reaction.
All right,
Spiritual weapon. Does
that'll
that
hit.
Yay! It's a level 2 spell. Yeah. Okay. Just a little bonk.
As you carve into it, you dance back. Your hammer comes across, staggering it slightly, as this armored warrior is heaving. It doesn't breathe, but it's heaving like it's still alive. And that is it for your turn.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm gonna have you this time roll me 1d4 minus 1.
All right.
This time, on initiative 20, have 2 more skeletons burst out.
Oh, no.
And at the start of his turn, the tendrils come off of both Vernon and Totar. And he's going to share the love around as he's going to make an attack at Valor, Cal, and Totar. Kind of in that order, as he kind of does a whirling slash, misses Beast entirely because Beast is too low to the ground. And
Okay.
so, I'm almost certain that, yeah, an 11 is going to miss Valor.
Yep.
A 19 hits Cal. And an 18 is probably going to hit you, Totar, correct?
No, it misses.
It misses on an 18?
It misses on 18 because I have haste, which makes me 19.
So
I
Cal,
will take it.
You're welcome.
Cal gets carved for 22 points of necrotic damage as the dark tendrils grip his wound. That is it for his turn.
I like to think
Oh,
that
this is
Valor,
worse than my last hairball.
I like to think that Valor deflected it just enough to where it would miss both him and Totar, but somehow the backswing still hits Cal.
This skeleton, because Pepper is the closest, is going to run up and make an attack on her.
No!
That is a 6, so that does not hit.
Yeah, no.
Vernon, can you roll for me a d4?
Sure.
Okay. The skeleton comes bursting out of the ground and immediately makes a stab at Evany. I want you to know
Wonderful.
you're lucky that he doesn't have advantage,
Oh, no.
because it would have been a crit,
Oh, no.
but instead he rolled a 6.
That misses.
Yep, that is it for the skeletons. Pepper's turn.
All right, Pepper is going to put her bow away as she goes on guard with a rapier and pokes with the magic needle. Whoosh.
That'll hit.
Whee.
As she stabs through the skull of the skeleton, and it just kind of crumples in front of her. Harmlessly.
And then I am gonna have her move a little bit. That's all I got.
Alright, so as she moves, it's Cal's turn with Vernon on deck. Cal attempts a sucker punch once again, and unfortunately for him, narrowly misses. He's going to attempt another sorcery point for another shocking grasp. And that will also miss. Damn, dude. Rolled a 13 with advantage and a 16 with advantage. And that is, unfortunately for him, it for his turn. Vernon, it's your turn with Beast on deck. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. The skeleton needed to make a Constitution saving throw because it started its turn. Roll your sunfire damage real quick.
Gotcha. It is undead, so it gets disadvantage.
Yeah, it rolled a 6.
Lovely.
And if it had advantage, it rolled a 13, so it was screwed either way.
Where's the damage again? There it is.
Yeah, fucking obliterated. So yeah, it wouldn't even gotten a chance to stab you anyways. Ebony.
Nice.
It came out and it was like, ah, and turned to dust.
Ash baby.
All right, Vernon.
Burn, baby,
your turn.
burn.
What do you want to do?
All right. Well, Vernon puts his holy symbol down. Kind of gives a frown at the skeleton man over there. Unfortunately, his efforts weren't enough to try and quell his attacks. So, Vernon makes his way over.
Whoops, that was supposed to be a whisper.
Oh.
So that's exciting.
Shenanigans.
Anyways,
All right, so
Vernon makes his way over here.
all right,
The dog pile him.
The light surrounding him kind of disappears as it focuses solely on the sword, using my bonus action to cast the where is it? Where is it? I don't have it in my modifiers. God damn it. Do I not even have it equipped anymore?
which one? Branding?
No, Divine Favor. Yeah, I do. I don't have it in my... Anyways.
It's interesting.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
No, that's Bless. Where's Divine Favor?
It's
Anyways.
it's the fourth one down under the
there
global
it is.
damage modifier.
So his sword lights up with radiant light, and he goes for the double swing,
All right.
trying to just put this man out of his misery. So... And it's a double swing, so I could roll twice.
Yep.
I'm gonna use inspiration on one of those.
All right.
Or do I roll once and then it hits twice, or do I roll twice? I roll twice.
You roll again,
Yeah,
and
there
there
you
you go. There's your hit. Now we'll go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, here comes the Divine Smites. Pretty sure I could use 2 of them.
Yeah, you can. You double check your sheet. I do believe you can. Yeah, you can burn 2 of them for this.
Gotcha.
So that would be.
Vernon goes straight for the neck, just trying to end this guy.
So go ahead and click your Divine Smite 2 charges and the Divine Smite Undead underneath that.
Gotcha. And damage.
So. I need you to tell me, how do you want to do this?
Nice.
Hmm.
Give as much
I
or as
mean-
little detail as you want.
Pretty much just as described.
Just going
When-
clean across right where the helmet and the armor kind of meet, just complete decapitation.
Yes.
All right. So, as you guys watch as Vernon approaches, you see the light that's surrounding him coalesce onto his sword beam before suddenly disappearing from the sky, but the brightness of his sword is twofold from what it was when he initially drew it at the start of this encounter. And he swings once, narrowly missing, before bringing it back around across again. And upon impact, there is a blinding burst of light. It's radiant warmth washing over the field. As you deal, in total, 10 points of slashing damage and 42 points of radiant damage
Yeah.
to an enemy who had 5 hit points.
Oh.
paladin things.
Yeah.
There's no kill like overkill. But as the blast of radiant energy pulses out, you watch as his armor just collapse in chunks. And there is no skeleton inside, as he is immediately destroyed to dust.
There's no skeleton inside?
Like the skeleton immediately evaporates into dust as the armor falls apart from that impact.
Is there any ash inside of it?
A little bit, but
Vernon, what did you do?
and as the armor falls, you see, his body crumbling to ash, and seated at the top of this pile of ash is his insignia of the 13th Legion. And you hear this voice. They never made it home. Tell them we held the line. As you feel a presence rapidly fading away from the immediate vicinity around you. The emblem on the ground, should you choose to pick it up, you can feel a faint warmth radiating from it.
He's definitely going to pick it up.
But now that it is no longer attached to his undead form, there is no signs of corruption on it. It is a pristine artifact of the 13th Legion. But it's not just... It was the symbol that was identified as of the 13th Legion, but it was not commissioned to be the symbol of the 13th Legion. It was what the Legion adopted. And because it was his personal holy symbol, it is similar in aspects to your own in that it is of the rising sun, but in it you can also see the emblazoned symbol, or a figure of a armor-clad warrior on horseback, horse rearing up, sword held aloft, and in the emblem design you can see extra detailing as though the sunlight is being refracted and amplified off of the sword's blade in the insignia.
Mm. Is there any cape or anything on the armor, or any kind of cloth that I could see?
There is the cloak, but it is very tattered from time. The armor is also very rusted, very pitted, very damaged from time. It seems like it was magically fortified as long as he existed in it, but now that the magic that bound him to this world is gone, the magic in reinforcing the armor has also faded, and it is heavily damaged now. Totar, plate armor.
Wow.
There's also a heavily damaged, not necessarily as heavily damaged, but damaged shield. But the sword, however, is the only other thing that he carried that is not diminished. It is not damaged from time. It is still pristine in its dark enhancement. There's faint wisps of shadow flitting off of the longsword's blade.
While Vernon's kneeling over, or doing whatever he is, over the remains of the paladin, Valor is going to reach down to it, dismiss his weapon first. Rip off a section of his tattered cloak and hand it to Vernon. Here, if you want to at least pay the man respects, use this to gather up some of his ashes, and then he'll just walk away. Off to check on people that are probably still in this building. And as he's walking by, could I ask people to roll perception checks?
Sure.
Oh. Oh.
If I can open up my sheet.
I'm
Vernon
currently
is going
vomiting
to-
rainbows over here. I don't think I'll do.
Anyone that wants to roll one, go ahead and roll one.
Just saying, Vernon is going to graciously accept the little piece of cloak with both hands, and immediately start to gather the ashes.
I don't
But-
think Ebony got it.
Perception.
Bell certainly did not.
So far, there's very no. I
Vernon
don't
is focused.
I don't think anybody's going to catch anything you're putting out there, Valor.
I
What?
just because it's
Single
pepper, I'm
digits.
just gonna do pepper.
We got single digits so far.
Single digits, good.
I mean,
Great.
an NPC sees it, so you can you can whisper to me either in the game or on Discord what it is that Pepper has seen, and I'll decide whether or not she would role play out the appropriate response.
Look, the only reason I rolled for pepper was I could see her being nosy.
She very much would. Also, Ebony, I'm going to give you an opportunity to distribute your last 4 charges of your healing spirit as you see fit.
Right, we're gonna put 2 onto Totar because he looks the worst.
I'm also going to bring Totar down because those spells are going to start fading soon.
Right, so you're getting 2d6. I'm gonna do 2 of these just because it's easier for me to double check if I get it.
Hey,
Oh,
there's the
there
max.
we go. So that is 21 points of healing, Totar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give 1 to Vernon.
I'm going to add it to Totard because he is currently AFK,
AF.
but he's listening.
Well,
oh,
fuck.
that was the wrong direction.
Vernon gets 5. Some healing's better than no healing.
I'll take it.
Kale gets, that's even worse. 4. And then it goes away.
I got lay on hands to top everyone off after it if it comes down.
I also got some healing. If anyone else still needs some.
I have a 10-minute healing spell that'll probably do a lot of stuff, but by that point...
So, Pepper,
ails
as Valor goes kind of... I picture his walk as probably more of a lumber at this point of intense purpose. And Pepper's just kind of does a very slight head tilt watching him. She looks over at Lucky, and Lucky's, still leaning against the house, hoping that the world stops moving around him. And then she looks at Ebony, and Ebony seems blissfully unaware as she's reaching out, conducting her spell around. Cell seems like and nobody else is paying any attention to it, and she's like, rubs her eyes for a moment, and all Lucky hears from her is, "I think I need to start drinking more."
Jesus.
I think I need to stop drinking at all. Ugh.
After a few moments, you are no longer poisoned.
While all that's going on.
Shortly after all the spells kind of fade, as you are running up there, these guys are also running up there with you.
Bang, bang, bang.
Uh,
It's safe.
they sit there and they unlock the door from the outside and come.
He's gonna step back so they can go attend to whoever is inside before actually moving in.
Yeah, like you guys. Honestly, I fully expected civilian death.
No.
I am
We did
Not
it.
after
We
last
did
time.
it.
genuinely impressed that you guys managed to keep everyone alive.
Yes.
Yay!
I definitely disengaged like when that one guy got hit because I was like, not this time.
I wasn't certain if Ebony was going to heal him or not. I didn't want to make any assumptions. I was hoping that she would, but
If she didn't, I would.
Look, there was a point, I'm going to admit right now, Ebony has not used this spell because she doesn't know how to use it, but there was a point she was going to use Burning Hands. Out of panic.
yeah. So, as
I've burnt my hands before.
as everybody, this family's kind of coming out. Is the rest of the party going to be joining? Oh, you know what? Here, let me remove the initiative counter. We are no longer in turns.
I was like, oh.
I will say, I will keep holding my spell for as long as I can, but as soon as Totar starts to move, like he takes a step, I'll drop it.
Oh, post combat.
Yeah. Just like you said, right, starts moving.
Yeah. Oh, like the big lumbering man goes. Okay, I'm done now. Battle's over. Step, step. Whoa. And you just hear a very quiet, Dick.
Good night.
While everyone's still outside, Valor's just gonna give everyone in the building a once over, looking for any potential wounds, anything that needs to be attended to, like right fucking now.
Thankfully, the only one of them that appears to have any injuries is fully healed already, and it was the poor guy that almost died out there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's right. I never gave vision access to your sheet to the audience view.
Seeing that nothing's amiss, he'll go outside and lean against the wall.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, so now then, as you guys reconnoiter up with Valor and the farmers here, they don't have a whole lot of information to give, mostly because they haven't had cause to leave their farm in a while, just because they haven't had a haul that needed to get taken to town for sale in a while. You know, that it's not the season for their produce yet. It's still growing. So they were blissfully unaware that there was any hostile forces making their way south, or in this case, west towards them. And then when the skeletons, arrived, they barely had enough time to barricade themselves in the house. And the two farmhands were the only ones that were outside and able, or they were unfortunately outside at the time and were ready to fight to the death to try to keep everybody inside safe, which were typically they were the women and the children and the elders of the family were the ones that were still inside. But unfortunately, they don't have a lot of information to give as to the whereabouts of the enemy that you are seeking.
That sucks.
Just moving his body around. I'm going to bring up the party up here, kind of together, instead of having you guys all scattered way down there.
I'm gonna move her.
I wasn't certain if you were going to move her or not, so I was just bringing people up. So, anyways, as you guys are here, kind of getting that spiel from the farmers here, and then they kind of retire back into their house. I need perception checks from everyone.
Hey.
Oh no.
Charm.
Alright, I'm gonna do Pepper first because she's.
That's unfortunate.
And then this is, that's Pepper. That's Ebony.
Also, if Vernon was doing any ceremonial thing
Man, I'm
for
sorry.
the commander we just killed, however past tense verb we want to say, I would have
Deboned?
deep Jesus Christ. I would have Cell
Canonized.
helping him out with that, by the way.
I mean, what I was gonna do is just collect his rusted armor with the ashes in the chest piece and try to wrap it all up in what's left of his cloak. That way I could bring it back to the church.
All right.
Okay.
I will say, with Evany kind of, or not Evany, with Celeste helping you with that, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Me? Athletics check?
Yes, you.
Gotcha.
Roll it one more time. Okay. Yeah, you are able to kind of pack in a sizable amount of his bone ash and kind of parcel it up reasonably well. And yeah, it'll be easy enough for you to carry back to the wagon and transport it back to Worldport proper when the time comes.
Yeah.
All right, so
And if there's any time that we haven't left yet, definitely going to burn the rest of the bones.
oh, yeah, the villagers, or not villagers, the farm hands, the guys that were out fighting with you will definitely be eager and willing to assist you guys with gathering up the bones to incinerate them the best that they can, because yeah, that's bad juju.
Yeah.
But let's see. Ebony, was that first perception Pepper?
That was Pepper, and then the second one's mine. Or
Okay.
Ebony's.
Okay. So you and Pepper notice Totar's probably still just kind of glowering at Lucky for fucking with him by dropping the haste when he did.
Oh,
Great power becomes great responsibility.
So you two, Pepper and Ebony, are the only ones that notice some of the brush, some of the bushes over here off to the side kind of grow together in a strange little semi-arch. And there's this flash of emerald light. And... oh, Totar, roll me a perception. Okay, yeah. So just Pepper and Ebony notice.
oh
But
shit.
stepping out of that flash of light, you guys see him a few moments before everybody else does. Is this well-dressed young man walking down the road towards you.
Oh.
As you hear, "Oh, hello there, my friends. It is good to see you in good humors."
No.
I'm up.
Are you actively running away, Lucky?
No.
I was gonna
but
say,
I would
like who?
I would hide behind everyone. I was like,
No, Cell's actively going to hide behind Ebony.
Listen, just because she's a little taller than you.
nah, Lucky wouldn't wander away, but he'd be like, oh god.
And
Not him.
you see this very, very pompous man. Very well dressed. That is who you see, Valor.
Oh, good. A fop.
And he pauses when you say that. And there's, like, he's facing the others. And, like, he was walking towards them, and he's got one foot resting on its heel, like he was about to take another step towards them. And then as he kind of steps forward, he shifts the other foot onto its heel and pivots around to look at you. As he goes, "Oh, we have a new friend. Oh, you are
no.
a pleasant-looking one. I can see you have a very sordid story. Much trauma. Much trauma."
I don't sleep with men.
Oh, it's okay. I tend to prefer to watch more than participate, so do not worry. I am not interested either.
Somebody just literally chokes on her own breath.
Write that down. Write that down.
And he sits there, he kind of looks at you, and Valor, roll me an insight.
Insights, you say?
Yes. You feel like he's looking through you. As
Like
he's
1,000-yard stare? Or...
No, like you feel like he can see you in the truest sense.
Oh.
There is a uncomfortable, almost intimacy in the stare as he nods knowingly. I know what it is that you seek. And then he turns and looks to the rest. It is most fortuitous that you became friends with this one. As he gestures behind him towards Valor.
Crossed arms, gripping forearms real hard. Like, I don't like this. He doesn't actually say that, but... Oh, no, he doesn't think that he's actually dangerous, like, actively right now, but...
Is very uncomfy.
Very uncomfy, just like, I don't like that. I don't like how he's looking at me.
You get used to it.
And he kind of goes back to, like, he looks like he's about to continue saying something along that train of thought, but then, much like a toddler that had way too much pixie sticks, his eyes drift over to you, Vernon, as he goes, he has been troubled for a long time. You did good deed for helping this one to rest. As he gestures, and you see this little green wisp of energy, almost like fire, but not really. Almost effervescent fire, if that makes any sense. As a bag appears in his hand. A small satchel. And you watch as he gestures like he's grabbing it with his left hand. It's sitting in his right hand. He makes a motion like he's going to grab it with his left hand, but his left hand is like a solid 3 feet away from it. And you see as he hoists his left hand up, the satchel rises. And he makes little bobbing motions in your guys' direction as the satchel starts floating over to you.
Oh.
He understands enough that you guys are really put off by him, so he's not going to invade your space right now.
Vernon's not bothered.
Yeah,
Vernon's shaken up.
As a whole, people are put off by him, so he's like, I'm close enough. I'm not going to make you guys run. Do you receive the satchel that is being hoisted towards you, Vernon?
Absolutely. Vernon takes a step forward and grabs it with both hands.
You can feel glass inside of it, vials.
Oh.
Vernon kind of like fondles the bag a bit and makes a weird face.
Clink, 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 clink. Oh my.
Ugh.
Like, there's a
Worse than
very
me.
broad grin.
Vernon can't help but like literally close his eyes, try to stifle a smile a little bit, as he's very caught off guard, like from this dour moment.
I shouldn't laugh.
Like you just got fired from work,
And then
and
somebody
the funniest
cracked the...
clown you've ever met
Yes!
is waiting at your car with a bundle of balloons, and you can't help but smile.
So,
It's-
inside the
Yeah, he
satchel...
genuinely tries to hide it.
Roll deception.
Okay. Absolutely. Wait, was that? Did you? I just tabbed back into this. Was that Marcel there?
Yes.
The icon?
Yeah, that is
I
Marcel.
don't think I've ever seen him before. I always imagined. I mean, I didn't. Wait, performance, right?
Deception. Because you were trying to
Deception,
hide
okay.
your smile.
Okay.
You're trying to deceive everyone around you. And anybody that wants to try to see if you can catch his smirk, roll insight.
You know, Ebony's close enough. She's gonna try. She's not
Suspicious
very
that the tiefling's gonna do it.
I always imagined he was kind of like a masked salesman-esque character, except more well-dressed and without the hunch.
No, he's just a very eccentric young man.
Ha.
Young.
But
Yeah.
Timeless is young.
So I would say Ebony and Lucky are blissfully unaware of the smirk that Vernon is suppressing. Totar just barely catches it. Valor sees it clear as day. I don't know if Cell notices or not. She's too busy hiding behind Ebony.
I was gonna
I mean,
say, yeah, she's like in the back. She's not gonna be able to see anything.
I'm sure Marcel notices too, but you wouldn't tell us.
At least not straightforwardly.
No.
No, Marcel doesn't catch it. He's too busy
No.
waiting to see your response to what's inside the bag.
Vernon's gonna open the bag and peer inside.
There are 4 vials. And you recognize that they are all, well, 3 of them are of a restorative variety. But the third vial is similar in consistency to 2 of the vials in there, but it is blue instead of red like the others.
Oh, it's for sale.
My God.
Wow.
Really?
the
Yeah, the rest of us are red.
the inside there are 2 greater healing potions, which is the 4d4 plus 4, and then one is a greater regeneration potion, which starts off as 4d4 plus 4, and then each round it heals for 1d4 plus 1 less until it runs out. So it's 4d4 plus 4, then 3d4 plus 3, then 2d4 plus 2, then 1d4 plus 1 over the course of 4 rounds. And then the blue potion restores 1 spell slot of 3rd level or lower.
Oh.
You got mana pots. Hey, mana
Functionally, yes.
Ebony will try to be studying this at some point.
And above game, you may all thank Dots for that.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, Dots. Sometimes I see you in
Thank
the
you,
corner of
Dog.
my eyes.
Heck, sometimes when I stand too fast, I see you.
But no,
The girlfriend provides.
it's Dutes and Cats in chat is the one who provided that for you all.
Highly appreciated.
They were the generous
More
soul
importantly-
that spent their points for additional healing and buffing.
More important than the potions, we got to see Marcel.
Oh no, Marcel was coming no matter what.
Oh,
The potions were because of Dutes and Cats.
gotcha.
I thank them most severely, considering I normally get baned.
I was gonna say, yeah, not to diminish the value of the potions, I was trying to attribute the summoning of Marcel to Dots.
But drink your magic
Which-
water.
That
So-
would also be a fun use of points. Literally just summon Marcel to spectate. He likes to watch.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Giving me ideas. Don't do this.
Oh yeah.
Get him a
So
little chair and everything.
suddenly appears with a chair. You should probably try for the other side. I like to watch it from behind. No, sorry.
Pick up with the
Man.
back.
Oh my god, this man's a voyeur.
oh my god.
You,
this is gonna get
you didn't
so
get that from the first time?
I thought I laid it on pretty thick. Anyway, so he sits there. He goes, "But now that the reward for the good deed has been delivered," he looks back to Valor and then back to the rest of the party. I
Yeah.
do know that the one. And you see him kind of pause. He kind of looks into the middle distance as if he's watching something that you guys can't see. You see him like making little gestures, like, you know how like whenever you're kind of sitting there trying to mentally picture a path that you're trying to describe somebody, like, you know, you're giving directions, like you take the second left, and then those little hand gestures when you're trying to map it out in your head before you say it. He's
Like
doing
he's tracing with his finger.
Yeah, he's doing that with both hands as he's like trying to organize his thoughts tactily with his hands before speaking it out. As he goes, and he turns very abruptly to you, Valor, as he goes, "The quarry that you are seeking is going to stay out of your reach for now, but that might be for the best." As he kind of looks at all of you, "It would end quite poorly if you came to blows with the witch."
Oh, wait. Oh, that one.
And then he looks back to Valor, and then back to the party again, and back to Valor, back to the party. "But I do know that the four," as he sits there, he holds up 4 fingers on one hand, "are currently separated." He claps his hands together, and as when he brings his hands apart, he suddenly has 4 arms, each one holding 1 finger up.
This is normal.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Now we need to just focus on the one at a time. And as he flourishes his arms, he's back to 2 arms, but now he's holding just 1 arm up with 1 finger. "And as a gift, because you gave me such a wonderful show this night, he was very, very tormented by his existence. And it will make for a great story to tell back home. I shall give a gift. Do you wish to go after the one with the knife, or the one with the spells? Because I can point you to one of them. And that is my gift I present to you."
Mm. Which one is wreaking the most havoc?
And he kind of looks at. Do you say that out loud?
Maybe like not intentionally under his breath, but not super loud. He just says it, room temperature volume.
And Marcel looks at you as though you said it directly into his face. And he goes, "They are all quite terrible. They all bring quite a lot of grief into this world. They are not nice. I do not like them.
Where's
That's
the knife
saying
man?
something.
To which, when Valor says, "Where's the knife man?" he doesn't see the widening smile on Marcel's face.
Oh no.
Because somebody has spoken. To which he sits there, he goes, "The knife one," as he turns to look at you, Valor, and he doesn't look as enthusiastic as he did to the others moments ago. And he looks to the others.
Stomp, stomp.
The knife one? Yes. He looks to the party.
Well, it's the knife one or the other one. The knife one might be a little easier to work with.
Troll, but the maid needs a kick in the balls for the golem idea.
Oh, that one was also quite humorous. I will not lie. I did laugh. You did
I
quite
don't
well.
care who we go after, one of them dies.
I point at Lucky. Make him choose.
What the fuck? Totar.
Valor looks expectantly.
Oh, come on.
Sal also looks at Lucky.
Everybody looks at Lucky, apparently.
Marcel looks at
you are
Lucky
all
with a wide Cheshire grin.
You know, I hate all of you.
It's really unnerving how wide that smile goes.
So, heads or tails?
Heads.
I grab your shoulder. Want me to flip you now?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Marcel
They
goes.
land on their feet.
He has both heads and tails.
Marcel kind of sits there and goes. When Cell says that, Marcel goes, "That is not always the case. It is quite often."
Marcel, don't change.
But that is all I ever do. You're always changing.
I mean, we are,
And he
but
says that with like just the biggest grin.
Ebony just is not gonna try right now.
So
It's a
Look,
losing
if I
battle.
pick one, no one is going to bitch and moan at me later on that I picked the wrong choice.
I'm going to bitch and moan now if you don't fucking choose.
We support you.
It's an angry, horned creature. That one mad.
Okay, and you make Edgerton, just fucking wait a moment. We need to consider. Not you, Totar. You're not edgy enough.
Oh.
Whoa.
I stare at you, give you puppy eyes as I turn around and face the other direction.
Oh, come on!
How
Now
can
you made him
feel those
sad.
feelings? I mean, he's like a potato, but still.
Todar, Todar, roll me a perception, Todar.
Okay. I got so many screens.
You just call him a
You-
potato.
You don't know where or how. You have a sinking suspicion of the how, but you still don't fully grasp it. But there's a lolly in your hand.
Oh my god.
Look at it, and I give that look that I know it's you as I stare at our wonderful Marcel.
And he has the most sympathetic expression on his face because you looked genuinely hurt.
Aww.
Oh.
Alright. Fine, I'll pick. I say we go after the mage.
Agreed.
Toltar stands up straight, pats Doggone head. See, makes him pick faster. Sticks lolly in mouth.
Marcel
I hope you get
claps.
cavities.
Someone get this man a spinny hat.
Which Marcel sits
Does
there.
it give me better strength?
Marcel kind of chuckles and he goes, "Very good. So it is for the mage. Odwin. Odwin? I hope he doesn't win. Odlus. We shall go for the mage." And as he says that, he snaps his fingers, and some of the brush, you see vines growing where vines shouldn't be as they travel along the ground and then etch together into an arch. And as soon as the arch finishes closing, you see like a shimmer, like rippling of a pool of water that you just tossed a pebble into. And through the arch, you see your wagon and the horse.
Hmm.
And he gestures
Wait.
grandly. "Off, shall we go?"
No,
Valor's
wait a
already
second.
moving.
I have
No, wait
two
a second.
questions. I have two questions.
Is this Cell or
What?
is this Josie?
Self. This is
Okay.
self.
Okay.
One. Does this imply that you're always watching us? Always?
Why, you doing something they're not supposed to be doing?
He looks at Lucky, glances at Pepper, glances at Lucky, looks at you guys, and goes, "Only whenever it's entertaining." Which is surprisingly often with you. You are so fun.
Whatever shit-eating grin Lucky had on his face when he asked Cell that question disappears. He's like, I hate this.
Two. Cell turns like this very deep shade of dark blue. Like, obviously, we all know about game. She hasn't done anything. And she's too awkward in game for anyone to probably suspect anything, likely. But no, she turns like this very deep shade of like dark blue in her cheeks. Just with the knowledge of someone's probably always watching now. And she kind of coughs a little bit. And she's like, "Okay, question number 2. What do you mean we? Are you joining us?"
Well, how else can I get to watch? And for your sensitivities, allow me to demonstrate. Whenever I see you in compromised situations, he gestures at you, and you look down at yourself, and there's fog, a little fog cloud wreathing around your upper torso and your waist, literally obfuscating where
Damn it.
he goes.
Oh my god.
"I may be one who watches, but I am not a complete creep. Only a minor kitten." To which he saunters over to the arch and steps through.
I above game and maybe in game question. You mentioned the knight dropped his sword and it was still wreathed in shadow.
Yes, not necessarily wreathed. It had shadow kind of wisping off of the blade.
I'm not just gonna leave it there. Let some fucking villager pick it up and then be like, now I'm the Death Templar.
All right.
Let's not do that.
So, as you pick it up, would you like to
I'm
divine sense?
I was gonna say I was gonna divine sense before I pick it up, but that works too.
I mean, however you wish to do it. As you reach out, you sense that the magic emanating from it is of a dark nature, but the weapon itself is not inherently evil, if that makes sense.
Kind of like the Templar himself. Or the Paladin himself.
Yeah, like the Paladin unfortunately was technically evil, but that was because of the curse afflicting him into undeath.
Yeah.
But this
Which
is simply a
curses
weapon.
don't make you-
It just happens to be an unfortunate element.
So the weapon
Shall I?
this is not a curse to be dispelled. The weapon itself is of darkness, but it's not necessarily evil.
Correct.
Vernon's definitely gonna pick it up with like his two pinchy fingers, kind of like he's picking up something stinky.
I will
And then
say
he's gonna
that it is, for all mechanical purposes, if you were to use it, it functions If you use it without attuning to it, it is simply a +1 longsword.
Oh,
If you attune to it, you get the other factors. You get the other abilities that come with it.
there is some testing that Vernon would like to do with this, such as potentially channeling a little bit of light into it, but that can wait to see what happens. Because if this is a weapon that nullifies light, then it will
doesn't.
not be useful. Okay. Because I was gonna say, if I can't divine smite with this thing, it's basically just a fucking poop
Okay.
scraper.
Nope, you can divine smite with it.
Okay. Does it talk to me?
No.
Okay. We already have enough of that.
So, as you guys step through the arch, I'm assuming everybody follows Marcel, and I'm assuming Valor as well through the arch.
Oh, Valor is already through the arch before Marcel is.
Let's follow the tiefling before he eats our horse out of boredom.
So as you guys step through, even though, again, the horse and the wagon is like a quarter of a mile that direction. You guys walk this way to come out on the other side of it.
Mm.
And as soon as you guys all climb aboard, Marcel kind of, like, if you guys look to Marcel expectantly for him to point in a direction, he's pointing right back through the arch, and when you look at the arch, it is not showing the little farm square here.
Hmm.
In fact, switch over here. Don't need that. Oh yeah, that's where we had everybody in the wagon for the sake of roleplay to understand where everybody was seated.
Mm-hmm.
Said, start rid of tokens. Oh, okay. I couldn't see where the party icon was anymore. I was really confused. So I'm going to assume that the party goes through the portal
Yeah.
with the wagon,
North.
because as through the portal you can see snow.
Mm.
And
Oh,
more mountainous terrain. It's not like thick snow, but it is actively snowing. As you guys come out in a clearing, in one of the few kind of level terrain areas, way up here. As he quite literally teleported you guys almost immediately about 90 kilometers to the north. And as he sits there, and he steps through the portal right before you guys in the wagon come through, and as you guys come through, he gestures grandly to a tower that I would like for all of you, any of you that wish to, roll me perception.
Oh my god.
Trying to perceive nothing.
That's my second
Ah,
nat one
what
of the
the
night.
fuck?
My browser just decided to go poop.
So I have to ask, is it windmill shape?
No, it's not windmill shaped.
Damn.
Do you mind rolling Ebony's perception while I figure out what the hell happened to my browser? I don't know what happened.
All right,
Whatever you
Evity's
want.
perception. Yeah, that's on brand. So Totar, you are the only one that notices. I'm going to whisper to you what you notice.
What? The big. Okay.
We don't ask questions sometimes.
Oh no! There's questions gotta be sent about this. I'm the guy who basically scratches behind his ear, pulls out things, and eats them. Okay? I don't notice anything.
You rolled the
No,
highest.
you know this. The rest of us are going, it's fucking cold.
I'm over there just fine. Like, what's up? I got fur.
Vernon likes the cold. He is from the cold.
He was molded by it. He did not know warmth until he was a man.
That's true.
Oh wait, that's 2 years in the future. Never mind.
I was gonna say, hey, one day it'll happen.
You will. I don't even have any words for you.
Damn.
That is what you notice, Totar.
Tell us what you see with your special eyes, Totar.
If you want to.
And
Your non-elf eyes.
we will let him roleplay that out however he sees fit.
As I look around, you see me, I stare at the tower. And I almost got this really contemplating look in my eyes. Like something just doesn't seem right. I'm looking around at the areas around the snowy areas, the way it's all moved. I'm like, this ain't right. This wrong. As I point at the tower. That's not supposed to be here. That's new. Look, you see how patterns in an area form, but yet suddenly, boom, like it's been here forever, but yet the terrain does not match with how it functions and flows.
And as he's pointing it out, you all look and gain dawning realization that this tower has probably literally been here less than a week, but it looks ancient.
He was a fucking architect.
And Marcel is just
Magical.
grinning at Totar. Grinning with pride. He's proud of you, Totar.
Have another lollipop.
You joke. Roll
Oh, no.
perception, Totar.
Totar dies of diabetes.
What'd you tell me to roll?
Another
Vegetables
perception.
aren't supposed to eat this much sugar.
Once again, you don't know how he managed to slip it to you. But you have another lolly in your hand.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I have a lolly in my mouth and a lolly in my hand. I'm staring at him. And I got this look of, how? Wait. Ooh, but then I pull out the other one and I'm staring at two of them. And then all of a sudden I stick one in my mouth, happily suck on a little bit, pop it out, pop the other one in, and happily suck on it, pop them both out, and smile and look at everybody like.
He's double fisting lollies.
Oh my god.
That phrase.
Double.
I
don't like
hate
that
I
phrase.
hate everything about saying that just now. That was
Yeah.
uncomfy. I don't
Double
like that.
that to
fisting
yourself.
lollies.
I don't
Got
like
it.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
No, that's not
Like-
what he's doing.
like-
He's having a grand time.
Language is
You
canceled.
put this on yourself.
Language is canceled.
Next one's going to be dick shaped.
But
If he did that, you'd steal it.
as
They make him life size, your size, like your size.
you guys are looking at this tower, there's one
I'm gonna hurt you.
one entryway into this tower. There are no windows to look out or gain access through. It's simply just the one door. To which Marcel kind of sits there and goes, "The one you seek shall be found within. But this is the most help that I am able to provide. There are rules in place. I must abide.
That fucking rhymed. He's a pixie.
Do you say that in character?
Yeah.
There's a flash in his eyes as he looks at you. He goes, not quite. Not quite.
Oh no.
You are something of a fae.
He's
Ebony, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh fuck.
his own thing.
Oh, I
Hold
just
on.
thought of something that would
My, give me a second. I gotta open my thing. I'm gonna fail horribly at this, and that's okay.
Oh, by the way, your previous perception was only a 7. The one that
That's
you
good.
had me roll for you. Much like Totar, you don't know how. There's a lolly in your hand.
Oh my god.
Unlike Totar, she just puts the lollipop straight into her mouth.
Totar did that too. He did not question it.
And like as you do that, there's just a faint little wink from Marcel, and he doesn't say anything further.
You know
But-
what? Research after we're out of this place.
We should have asked, fucking Ebony's dad about that coin.
Well, there's one good thing so far.
You guys got candy.
I don't want to
We got
destroy the
candy.
magic. Though.
Also out of character, he has still not asked for a firstborn child.
Maybe I don't want to know what Marcel is, because the fun is in not knowing.
It's kind of true.
But Marcel sits there and he as he says, you know, that was all the help that he's allowed to give. He has stretched I have stretched the rules as long as I could. As far as I could. As far as I could. But to push any further will. And he kind of gets like this. He kind of taps his index fingers together. Punishment. I don't like. I do not like.
Hmm.
If he
But-
gives us too much information, he destroys the timeline.
Do you say that in character?
No.
Yeah, be careful about making these jokes. I'm going to start canonizing them.
Oh my god.
But as you say, you keep stretching him. Totar nods and goes, yes. But once you stretch him as far as you can, it's time to bend him into something.
There's a glint in his eye as he looks to you, and he grins.
In between
And
the
then-
fucking toes,
and then
another
he-
lollipop.
And then he looks at you and he goes, at this point, I'm thinking you are trying to get more candy. But you have reached your limit for this day.
I point to Beast. He wants one too, though.
He puts his fists on his hips, looks at you in that you little shit kind of smirk. And then he looks at Beast and he goes, well then, for the goodest boy, I give a special lollipop. And he claps his hands together, pulls them apart, and it's literally a lamb lollipop, a lamb rib with the meat on it.
Oh my god.
Nice and raw and tender. He tosses it to Beast.
I love Marcel.
I pat Beast on the head. See? We share.
At which point, he starts saying something to Beast. Ebony, you understand.
So does Pepper.
So does Pepper.
You see, this breaks my theory that Totar is actually a fairy. He just doesn't know it.
I don't know what to say to that one. I don't.
I'm sorry. I imagined him with a tutu and a little wand. And everything.
What you do in your room is your business. Do not bring it out here, okay?
I'm gonna make it your business. That's about to be our business.
I'm sorry.
Nightmares.
If
I was gonna
Totar was
start-
going to be any Fae, he would have iron boots and a little red hat on and have a murder boner for everybody.
Oh my god, he'd be a gnome. He'd be a gnome.
Oh my god.
That's
They
still
call me
works
the
for
Red
me.
Rocket.
That's still works for me.
So, Ebony, that is what he says. Like, everybody recognizes the tone. It is the equivalency of, you know, the talking to a good dog voice that everybody does. He's effectively doing that.
Voice.
He's doing the good boy voice. But
But he's speaking TV static.
no, he's not speaking TV static, but it's very flowy, very lilting, very pretty. It's a lot less unnerving than his common.
Hmm.
But as
He
soon as
just
he
kinda
finishes
gives it-
saying that, he gives you all a bow as he goes, "And to you all, the very best of luck." And there's a spark, a green fire that starts from his left and instantly like scorches across him to the right. And as the fire passes over him, he's disappears. Like it vanishes from left to right. Just
I wonder if that happens.
gone. And as you are standing there facing the tower, with the single opening in, we will end tonight's session there.
Cool.
Because
I just want to say that Valor's been cursing under his breath in Infernal this entire time.
Once suggests he's necking a lollipop.
Lollipop,
probably a little
lollipop.
bit, but mostly because he just wants to go kill that mage.
To be fair, I'm glad I didn't get any lollipops because I just got new teeth. I don't care.
It's mostly just because he wants to go kill the mage.
You can have your old teeth back.
Hold up, man.
To be fair, we never actually got to the point. I'm gonna ask this question now. Did Lucky see you pick up his teeth?
That's a good question. Did he? Because I literally, the minute they fell out, you guys might have not like all acknowledged it, but I said like basically Vernon immediately ducks down and starts to grab Lucky's teeth. Like there was almost no hesitation. He's like, "Ooh,
Free candy.
There's so much wrong with that statement. There's so many wrong things. You kept it.
I
He kept
have them.
them. He has more than one.
I have all of them. I have all of the teeth. I looked up how many teeth cats have, and I added it to my inventory. I don't know if Tabaxi are the same, but it's 30. 30 of them.
Just 30
Me.
fucking tabaxi teeth in your bag.
Yes.
That's
30
complete.
Tabaxi teeth. And you know what? You'll be thankful that I still have them, because I'm going to preserve them. They'll be dentures.
I swear to God, if I'm sitting at a campfire and I start hearing crunching, you're digging in that bag, we're gonna have issues.
No, I'm not going to eat them without his permission.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm not going to eat them without his permission. I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna take
god.
'em.
Okay. That was great.
No, but the
That was
amount
fucking great.
of damage that someone could do with like physical possessions of someone else is insane.
Oh my god.
It's like, what, is that a D&D thing?
A face thing.
No,
It's a
so-
fate.
and also in at least in my world, if you have a personal possession of someone, the more intimate that possession is to the person that you that it is. So like in this case, if I had like Ebony's one of Ebony's shirts, but I had one of Lucky's teeth, if I wanted to cast a spell that spied on either one of them, if I used the tooth over the shirt, it would have a higher success rate of doing whatever I wanted to do against Lucky because it came from inside his face. That's pretty damn personal.
Well,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
do you say it that way? Now, oh,
For what it's
Yeah,
worth.
what's more intimate than the stuff that you put in your mouth?
Exactly.
Oh my! And on
was gonna
that
say-
note,
Bananas.
So
That's what he's talking about.
so I'm going to say
Nobody stopped me.
it's not as big of a benefit for a couple of you, but I'm going to be giving inspirations to everyone, which unfortunately means only 3 of you guys are getting inspiration
Yippee.
because
Hooray.
the others of you guys are capped out.
I used all mine up.
I totally forgot. I could have. Oh well, that's okay.
I've been abusing him.
I didn't have a reason to use them.
The
I
fact
had
that
2
probably
now
could've-
1.
The fact that I
Sorry.
probably could have 2-turned that guy with all of my radiant damage.
Potentially.
Yeah, I had radiant damage on deck too, so yeah, we probably could have.
Yeah,
And
but
Totar took the brunt of the
I
fucking
was-
damage as well. Come
Oh,
on.
he
I
did.
was really hoping that
Yeah, dude.
when I tried convincing him, he would actually just start trying to kill his own self. Like he.
Oh?
If you give me a few moments, let me wrap up the stream. We'll talk some theory craft on that, but I need. Biggest reason why we're ending tonight a bit early is the fact that I have not set up the puzzles and such for the tower crawl just yet.
Oh boy.
So I am very excited for this. This is going to be a lot of fun, and it's also going to be chaotic as hell. But that said, thank you guys for playing. Thank you, Dudes and Cats, for blessing the party with the gift of additional healing.
More
Thank you.
potions.
I don't know if anybody recorded exactly what they were. I just put pouch of
We did.
potions
Yeah.
in my inventory.
That you
Yeah.
fondled.
I did.
Fondle
Micronesically.
casual.
I was checking for a tumor. You're supposed to do that.
Oh god damn it. Anyways, I have updated it on the stream. The most boons given award for the session has been given to Dudes and Cats. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for playing. I'm going to deafen real quick while I wrap up the stream. I will be back shortly.
All right.
This was a lot of fun indeed. But we need to see about getting a raid going. Let us see who's streaming where and who do I want to drop us off to. Looks like here we go. We're going to go raid out to Logomancy Media because they are also playing D&D. So we will we got the sub raid message. We got the follow raid message. I forgot to hit that earlier. So yes, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you once again, Dudes, for the gift. Thank you to my wonderful players for having fun with me, surviving that boss fight, and actually, brute forcing it. I wasn't expecting the brute force, but hey, it worked. That said, our next stream will be next Sunday for the next session of the Strixhaven campaign that Hammer, Nolly, and I all play in, DM'd by Nolly's partner Mercury. But the next D&D session of this campaign will be in 2 weeks' time. I am very, very excited for it. I'm excited for this puzzle. I'm excited for this upcoming mage fight. There's a lot that's coming up that I'm very excited for. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying yourselves as well. That said, stay safe, choose kindness, and until next time, stay weird, my friends.